disagree with me? You're not going to tell me that vengeance doesn't solve anything or that I'm the only person that I'm actually hurting with this anger that I have?
I made myself clear how I feel about that.
Yeah, revenge doesn't solve anything.
But anger can keep it going, right?
Yes.
Okay.
That's exactly how I feel, Dad. My need to see Ava punished is... It's honestly the only thing that's getting me out of the house in the mornings.
The desire for revenge and the thirst for justice is a hell of a motivator. But if that is what's going to keep your head above water, I'm not going to tell you to move away from it. I'm going to tell you to embrace it.
Just what I want.
If you got to go through this, Kristina, but I'm proud of you. You're strong, determined. You stand up for yourself, for the people you love.
Well, I learned that from you, Dad.
I just wish there was more I can do for you. Have you given more thought to coming to work for me? I mean, it could be a good distraction.
Honestly, Dad, the only thing I can really think about right now is what I'm going to do if they don't find Ava guilty.
Okay.
I mean, honestly, what if they don't? What if Ava gets away with killing my daughter?
That is out of our hands. So the only thing that we can do right now is hope that the legal system holds Ava accountable for what happened to Adela. And if the system fails you, I won't.
Are you actual?
What up, y'all? This your boy Ace here, and welcome to Afternoons Delight. Let me tell y'all this. This was a super interesting conversation between Sonny and Kristina. Probably the most interesting conversation they had about this situation with Adela / Irene in this whole court thing in the custody battle with Avery. So one thing about Sonny is that I've been talking about this in my videos too. He's been giving advice to people on the more realistic side, right? Like, I've been very impressed with the way Sonny has been giving people advice. And it's been the advice, like I said, of more coming from a realistic side point, like not something that people, you know, maybe don't want to hear or whatever. The one thing that Kristina said before they even started talking was that, please be honest with me. Everyone else is kind of like just saying something that I need to hear. I need to hear the realism of everything, right? So Sonny was still kind of being like everybody else. He wasn't really being too real with Kristina at first. But then they got into a very interesting part of the conversation where they started talking about revenge, right? And this is what's leading me to believe that, yep, we'll get to that in a second. But basically Sonny was saying that you need to embrace the revenge you want on Ava, and stuff like that, and not try to hide it. You need to embrace it, right? So, and obviously this is bad advice for Kristina, because Kristina doesn't need to keep focus on this and try to get her revenge in this situation. But it was coming from a realistic standpoint, though. I will say that in credit to Sonny. It came from a super realistic standpoint. Kristina told Sonny that she needed to see Ava punished. And if it doesn't happen in this situation, is it time for her to do it her own way? So Sonny says that if it's what's keeping her above water, he'll tell her to embrace the revenge, right, that she wants on her. And he then asks her if she gave more thoughts to him working for to her working for him. And we know what that is. It's not going to be some waitress at a coffee house, right? It's not going to be that, bro. It's going to be in the deep illegal part of the business. Not what Sonny offered to Lucky when he was talking to him. It's going to be on that illegal side. And I think Sonny is trying to build these seeds into Kristina's head to embrace that part of her dark side. And this is why I think it is going to happen when it does happen. But he did say that at the end of the day, whatever happens to Ava in the courtroom is out of her hands, the system. But if the system fails her, he won't. So we got to talk about this, guys. we got to talk about this. So Sonny has made some promises to both Jason and Kristina recently that he'll take care of. For Jason, it was Drew, and for Kristina, sounds like Ava, right? Here's what I think this is going to go. All right. Now, I don't think Sonny knowing that with Avery in the picture. So when this thing gets back into the court with Avery, right, this custody hearing, I think Rick is going to be Ava's attorney again in that situation, right? If she wins that battle too, will Sonny consider trying to kill her? But I think what's going to end up happening is that this talk is the beginning of Kristina leaning towards, look, if I lose this case, maybe I'll just try to go kill Ava, you know, and that, which is pretty much the opposite of what Ava was preaching in the courtroom about not wanting to see another mother in a situation like that. So Kristina basically could be in a situation where she takes Avery's mother out of her life. So this is going to be a huge change to the character of Kristina. A huge change to the character of Kristina on that end. And I seriously think it's going to happen, guys. I think she's going to go all the way to the dark side. I don't even think Sonny will be the one to try to kill her. I think it's going to be Kristina. But man, does she need some grief counseling, bro. I tell you, I think that's the problem with Kristina. That's the problem with Molly and TJ right now. They all need grief counseling, bro. Because now Kristina, she's going to want to be vengeful, bro. And I've been saying this for a while now. She's going to try to be vengeful. So we got to keep an eye on this situation, man. But go on ahead and give me y'all thoughts on this. If y'all agree that this is where this is headed to, Kristina trying to kill Ava. Because Ava's winning this case. I've got no doubts about that. Ava's winning this case. I don't even need to read the spoilers to even confirm that she's winning the case. So we'll see how it goes later this week when they come out with the decision. But go on ahead and give me your thoughts on this. Give this video a like, share, subscribe. Thank y'all for watching this one. After News, still out.